Hey guys, this is Ben. Today I'd like to talk to you about what we can learn from dating for business. Now, if you are trying to get married or you are looking for a lifelong partner, let's say this is the marriage. If you meet a person, you usually just don't walk up to her and ask her to marry you. That wouldn't make sense. Nobody would do that because the gap is pretty big from someone not knowing you to be willing to marry you, obviously. So, what do we have here? We have a gap of trust, of there is no relationship, there is no rapport, there is no credibility. So, what happens in real life in dating? You're right here. So, you meet the person. Hey, do you want to go for a beer? Do you want to go see a movie? Let's go to the zoo. You talk. There are many steps you do to cross the first to break the ice. But it's not marrying. It is something very low commitment, a low barrier. There's no risk involved really. Besides maybe having one awkward afternoon. So you meet, you go to the movies, you build rapport, you build trust, and step by step you go higher. Now, usually not meeting just one person will get you to the marriage. You have to meet a couple of persons or people, and then some will maybe get to half, and then you lose them. You know how it goes. But what can we learn from this step by step for business? Let's say you offer a coaching program. This is the coaching program, costs $3,000. Okay, so now you advertise. Many people do the mistake when they advertise, let's say on Facebook or LinkedIn or Google, wherever, they try to sell to this person who has never heard of them, try to sell the marriage. They try to sell the coaching program for $3,000. But this person has never heard of you. There's no rapport, there's no credibility, there's nothing. The only thing there is you saying, or maybe with some testimonials claiming, that you have high responsibility, that you deliver results, you are high quality. But when you look for a partner, you don't just listen what the person says she's gonna do or he's gonna do, claims what a good partner he is. Usually by interacting with that person, you find it out for yourself and you decide if you believe those things or if you think it's a good fit. So if you have a coaching program and it's right here, we do the same as we do in dating, or at least we are supposed to do that, because you don't jump from 0 to 1, from 0 to 100%. There are gradual steps in between to build a relationship. So how could you do this for the coaching program? Let's say you offer a very low commitment, easy kind of offer that is not expensive. It might be free, it might be very cheap, but it just gets the relationship going, So for this example, maybe you offer a small ebook or a video course. Something, let's say it's a 3 videos course, how to tidy up your desk or your room, your workspace. For a coach who coaches on efficiency and effectivity, that might be a good fit. It's just an example that I just think of right now. So let's say it's a video course for $20. $20. Me, as maybe part of the target group, I would see this offer on Facebook or on LinkedIn as an ad, and I don't really have much to lose, It's same with the date. The only thing you have to lose is maybe like an awkward afternoon that you spent with someone who you then never gonna see again because you decide it's not a good fit. But it's not that you go into the marriage first day, then you have a lot of risk and a lot of things that can go wrong and make your life miserable. So spending $3,000 on a coaching might be exactly that for most people. It's a high risk and you don't even dare to do it because the downsides are bigger than the upsides. So what the coach could do is offer this really low commitment offer. And what happens now? The person who bought this offer, this course, is going through the course, Maybe he finishes it, maybe not. It doesn't really matter, but there's a relationship starting now. Because the coach can now, in this video, which is not here at the coaching, it's just easy, he starts building a relationship. Because me as the target group or the customer at this point, because I paid $20, I see if that person delivers on the promises he makes. So I follow his advice, I test it out, maybe some works, some doesn't work, maybe I get some support from him, from the course, like a one-on-one call, because I just had some issues. But to this person, to this coach, I right now have a way better relationship than to all the other people who offer coachings, who offer their full price core service. So when I think about now going a bit higher in the, as we call in marketing, the value ladder, that you go up as a customer, now I actually consider this person to spend a little bit more money with him, maybe, because now I know, okay, maybe I'm not right there now to spend the 3,000, but I think this person is genuine and delivers what he promises. So if he would not offer me like a one-day webinar, whatever, or a coaching event that's like 500 per ticket, maybe now, because I see the value in this person a bit more than before, I would consider it. Would I consider the same offer from someone who I've never worked with? Probably not. But to this person, I now have a relationship. And so as you see, I go more towards being ready to actually make the leap of purchasing his coaching program. If he's building it smart and he's always going with my level of how I feel the relationship is and my level of credibility, I grant to him. Because when he has the chance to actually deliver something to me on this small program or on a coaching call, then he doesn't really have to prove me by claiming anything anymore, but I can see and I can tell for myself if I think that person is doing a good job, but he can show me. And most people are doing a good job out there. That's not the issue. The issue is not that all these people who offer the core services are not doing a good job. The issue is just that people don't know, and they will never find out because they're not trusting enough to do this leap from 0 to 100. So on the bottom line, what we can learn from dating is that also in business, we should have these value ladder steps that we bring a person through with our offers, and structure our offers in a way that we're not forcing him to make a leap of trust or a leap of faith, but we actually give them a gradual increase of commitment that they are fine with, that they don't resist against and maybe are too scared to take it. So that's basically what I was trying to say in this video. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something. Have a great day. Oh, and there's one more thing I totally forgot to mention, but since most businesses don't have this value ladder that brings people from being very cold to willing to pay for the core service, that's why maybe you have also made the same experience, but that's why referrals are so powerful. Because what referrals do is very easy. You have these two parties here, and you have the cold traffic who doesn't trust the business yet, and you have them who want to sell their business or their service. And now you have this third party coming in, the third person who is borrowing trust to this business because they already made an experience together, or they know they are worthy of trust, and this person trusts the third party. So now with the borrowed trust, he's willing to make that leap of faith and actually purchasing something more expensive than he actually would from some business he never made any experiences with himself. But that's the power of referral. It's borrowed trust by a third party. Alright, thank you for listening. Bye.